Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 181.
Surprise, Shanae.
So,
I'm here, guys.
so we have to discuss Tortorella getting let go.
But there's presents first.
But there's presents first. So, I know she loves a good unboxing. So, go ahead. The first one is mine.
Ours.
Pretty much when I say mine.
It means ours.
And then the second one's all you.
Ooh, it's from Everything Hockey. We love Everything Hockey. They have really nice stuff.
They do. They do. You and Michelle have sweatshirts from there. Well, we all have sweatshirts from there. And they make good stuff.
Everything Hockey. Leave me alone. My hockey team. Stop. Leave me alone. My hockey team is going through a rebuild.
It's me. It's my shirt.
It's literally
Sometimes it makes me a little grumpy. It's got to be done.
It's gotta be done.
But it does make me...
Anywho, Everything Hockey is really nice clothing.
Yeah,
Definitely
yeah.
check them out.
Yeah.
I wore their hoodie yesterday to school. I love their stuff.
Mm-hmm. They have the mental health hoodie that you have.
I wore that to school today.
Mm-hmm. And then the other hoodie, yeah, we all have a lot of stuff from them, so they make good stuff. And I thought that was very funny. I'll be wearing that to the practice facility this weekend.
Now there's my present.
Now there's her present.
Oh, the sticker mule.
That's just stuff they throw in.
Oh, stickers! Got a cozy and a sticker. Ooh.
Merch.
Merch! Merch! Guys, look at my merch!
So my friend Jazzy up in Canada was nice enough to design us a logo.
How cute that is.
So it's you, me, and Michelle.
Merch!
I have a hoodie too from them. So I meant to wear that. I forgot. I was wearing this hoodie, so I kind of forgot to grab the other hoodie. But we have a hoodie too, so the t-shirts just took an extra day.
You can refold those. That's you, probably.
I will refold those for you. And one more quick thing before we get to Torts. Fan club business, right? Uh-huh. So the last fan club meeting of the year is April 10th. If you remember, please come. It's a party.
Pull up.
Yep. Pull up.
Pull up.
If you're not a member, you can join at the fan club, and you would get all next year as well.
So
and
basically, you're getting like a free meeting.
Exactly.
So,
Widowy,
you should come.
It is a good deal.
Widowy, pull up.
Literally, pull up. Yeah.
Pull up.
Yeah, using the slang.
I'm so cool.
Anyway, it's April 10th, 6:30 p.m. at the Flyer Skate Zone in Voorhees. Russ Cohen is going to be the guest. We have Russ every year at this time because Russ does a lot of research for the draft, watches a lot of the showcases, and so he's seen a lot of the prospects. He also is good with what the Flyers have in the system. Sure. He, besides writing books on the Flyers, he is also the co-host of the Locked On Flyers podcast. Really nice guy. He also has a new book out all about, I gotta find the exact title. Here we go. Game Winners, the greatest game-winning goals in the history of hockey.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Oh, no. So I'm going to copy. He'll autograph the book for you.
Have you read that book yet?
No, it just came out, so I was waiting for the meeting so he would sign it for me, and I didn't have to pay shipping. So,
that's fair.
But I'm going to get it from him and think, so I'm looking forward to it. I have not read it yet, so, because like I said, it just came out, but...
Dad's cheap. If he doesn't have to pay extra, he's not paying it.
That's not cheap. Dad has 3 daughters.
We're expensive. And
every time I don't pay for stuff like shipping, I put into you.
Can we get Chipotle later?
See, I rest my case. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. So anyway, Russ wrote another book of the Flyers. It was very good. He's got this book, and he's a great guest. And if you have draft questions, because obviously the Flyers are going to get a high pick, Russ is a great guy to ask. I respect Russ a lot, so yeah. he puts in the work. So, so please don't forget about that. And then, Flyers business.
Yo, Dad, he lost his shop.
I know. I'm sorry.
Kindness.
You're right.
We spread
you're
kindness
right.
in this world.
You're right. I feel bad that anybody has to lose their job. Torts has had a very long career. And the world is not black and white. There are different shades of gray. He definitely did some good things. I do think his first...
like my teacher.
I do think his first... Well, that's my parenting job. I do think he did a few, some good things early on. I just think Torts' message gets old quicker than a lot of coaches. Discipline. It's nice to see, compete level came back. There were definitely good things about it. But there were definitely things that drove me nuts with Torts. I didn't like a lot of the usage for players. The power play never got better. I hate it. Like, Forrester should be in the Ovechkin spot, and he's not. Or Tippett should be. Like,
What's the Ovechkin spot?
it's Alex Ovechkin, who plays for the Capitals. He's the guy that scores all those goals. He's about to break Gretzky's record. He tends to stay in one spot on the power play, and even though he's there, you cannot stop him. And he scored like 800 goals. So it's this, it's a certain spot, kind of on the face-off dot. So they give him a pass, and he passes past the goalie. Now, I'm not saying either of those guys are Ovechkin, because Ovechkin's one of a kind, but
Ovechkin's just Ovechkin.
they have, right, exactly. But they have very good shots. And I don't like player usage, and what drives me most nuts is Tortorella refuses to leave line, well, he left one line, but constantly juggling who's playing with who. And, if you play with, if you hang out with somebody a lot, you develop chemistry with them. Like, even Emma, your best friend. You guys know what each other's thinking, you finish each other's sentences, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
In hockey, it's the same thing. Line mates know where each other are, know what they're thinking. They don't have to, the communication just gets, I forget the word is, but just chemistry. So I never thought Torts let chemistry build, which drove me nuts. Forrester and Tippett would have been, good together, and then he would always split them up. And Michkov, TK, and Coots had chemistry, and all of a sudden he just decided to, never mind. So there are things.
You guys were friends? Psych!
Yeah. So, and apparently he had a huge blow up with Cam York, who. And again, I'm not saying the players are 100% right. No, Torts is right. More effort's needed. Learning. Michkov has a way to go in his game. He's just a rookie. Like, again, not black and white, but I prefer somebody who's seen an iPad try to coach modern kids. Like, I know how old I am, and I don't relate to you and your friends. Like,
dinosaur.
Exactly. Well, Torts is the dinosaur that I would ride in on. Like, he is that old. Like, so.
Dinosaur. And
that is not just an age thing. Torts is a very specific style. I didn't like the hire in the first place. I think we need a modern coach. As we get a little closer, we'll go break down some candidates for it. The obvious ones are out there. David Carlo coaches a college.
I should be the new coach.
I would vote for you.
I'll be like, yo, guys. You need to lock in.
Yeah,
Stop
that's right.
Playing this game.
There you go.
And now play the game.
And I bet you they'd all go out and score a goal.
And they all would.
It'd be like 22-0.
The goalie would score a goal, defense, offense.
Lock it in.
I would score a goal too. We would all score a goal.
I'm excited. I do. I feel bad somebody lost a job, and I know, Torts, did a good job in the very beginning, but it was time. And I'm excited to see who they pick next. Jay Woodcroft from Edmonton's a good choice. Maybe it stays with Brad Shaw, but I just think he's probably a better assistant.
Not as good choice as me.
I'll take you up there Sunday. We can go talk to Danny.
Fantastic. I'll speak to Danny. Okay. Like, yo, man.
He may want somebody with a touch more experience. But you're good at yelling at people. Yeah, you might just be like another Torts and just yell.
Well, no. I have kindness in my heart.
That you do, sweetheart.
I'll be like, yo, buddy.
At least you let Michelle coach.
They should let Michelle coach.
She is just nothing but positive.
Wait, I'll coach and she can be my assistant.
There you go.
So I can yell at them and then Michelle will be like, it's okay, you did great.
Michelle is always positive.
That sounds right. We're a great duo.
So there's 7 or 8 games left in the season. Just playing out the string. It is nice. I know people are worried about the draft position. That stuff takes care of itself.
Oh, the game yesterday was good.
Yes, the game yesterday was good, and I think.
Watch that.
I think, I think it's a mix. Like, I'm sure they feel. Well, hockey players they feel bad when they let their coach down, but I think most of them are happy to be moving on. Can't speak for the guys, haven't been up there, but I would think, I think it's a mixed emotion. I know he definitely helped some of them. I know he helped all of them in some way or another. I just definitely think I 100% support that it was time for a change.
It was more negative than positive.
Especially at the end. Yeah, I think that's the thing with Torts. It outweighs, the negative outweighs the positive about 3 years into his tenure somewhere. So, but I gotta admit, I'm more excited for next year just because there's more of a head coach than the draft pick. But they're going to pick, and that's great. They'll get another high pick, more talent. Any team needs talent.
Are you done rambling?
I am pretty much done rambling. Please, in the comments below, leave who you would like to see as the next head coach. That would be pretty cool.
Me.
And
if you don't comment me, I'm not going to be happy.
Don't be threatening people.
I'm not threatening. I'm just telling.
That's
Suggesting.
A true Italian thing. Do you have anything else, my darling daughter?
I should be coach.
I'll put it.
Try in for 2028.
We'll talk to Danny on Sunday. See what he thinks. All right. Well, yeah. Please leave in the comments who you think should be the next head coach. But I do think I think there are guys who can do better on the team, and I think a new coach will get it out of them. So
They're gonna cook.
well, lukewarm next year. I think they'll be closer to the playoffs next year. Danny has indicated he wants to do things this offseason. I fully expected a step back this season. It doesn't surprise me at all. But I do think it's the offseason.
We have faith in them. Let them cook.
I got to admit, Danny stepping up and firing Torts before the season was out actually gives me more faith in Danny. That although he has a good relationship with Jones, and I know he had a good relationship with Torts, that Danny's truly in charge. That he just said, it's time. Not going to wait 9 more games. And he made a decision, which I like.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. But that's a good sign. Like I think that is a very good sign that Danny didn't, he decided it was time and made a decision. That's good. Because decisions have to be made this offseason. You're going to have to get better. You're going to have to decide what free agents are worth it, what trades. And it doesn't mean, again, going all in and being the Stanley Cup next year, but it means you need to start the building part of the rebuild, which is kind of what Danny said in his press conference, which was nice to hear.
Let him cook.
Let him cook, as the kids say.
No, not let Danny cook. Let the rest of them cook.
Let it all cook.
I'm going to stop the video now. Okay?
You want me to throw out, Riz and Drip and...
Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching.